Hey everyone, welcome to Intuitive Gems. In this video, I'm going to do a energy reading for all signs for the week of February 18th, 2019. I am using my everyday tarot deck, and I felt called to do an intuitive reading to kind of get a sense of what we should be focusing on for this week, and maybe just some things that we may want to remember, things that we may want to pay attention to. And again, this is an energy reading for all signs. So I believe if you were led to watch this reading, or watch this video, then there is a message here for you. Now, I am a very intuitive reader, and I use the cards as a tool to get guidance and to share, like I said, any messages that come through. So one of the cards that flew out was the Four of Cups in reverse. This tells me that a lot of us had some choices. We may not have been happy with all the choices that were presented to us, but now we have even fewer choices because we did not take action at the right time. Now, this can also mean that the choices that you're seeing right now, none of them are going to work, but you know you have to make a decision in some way at some point. So really take time to look at all the options in front of you. And then once you do make a decision, commit to it. And understand that a lot of it will have to do with timing, and a lot of it will have to do with current circumstances. And that's what I'm feeling. That's the message that's coming through loud and clear. Now, we also have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity, of giving, of charitable acts. It also is a card of being in a position to where you take care of other people. So if that is you, then you're actually in a very good place. Even though the decisions that may be coming through, or that may be being presented to you, may not be ideal, you're still in a very good place. You're in a very good place to take care of yourself, and a very good place to take care of other people. Next, we've got the Ten of Wands. Now, because you are in such a good place to take care of others, you do have the tendency to take on more than probably you should. And it can sometimes be overwhelming, and it can sometimes be a bit stressful for you. So just be careful with that. You don't want to take on too many burdens and not focus on taking care of yourself. Next, we've got the Three of Swords. You were going through some emotional heartache, but you are healing from that. You are moving on. I think a lot of what's helping you get past this emotional hurt is your ability to take care of yourself. So you know how important self-care is. You know how important it is for you to help others when you can. And I think that you're in the right headspace to really heal emotionally. And obviously with this card, we can see that the worst is over. So that's definitely a good thing. But again, you are going to be facing some tough choices, maybe even as soon as the next 7 days. There's going to be a choice. It could be something that affects your relationship or your livelihood in some way. I see, though, that you're going to be feeling really stuck because both choices are not going to be exactly what you want. But you know you're going to have to make a decision. Again, this just kind of reaffirms what we said earlier with this Four of Cups in reverse. So someone could present you an option and it may or may not work for you. And up next we have the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups is always a positive card in my opinion. It's the start of something new, or it is an interaction with a water sign. However, when I do see the Ace of Cups in reverse, it just means things are going to happen a little bit slower and maybe less intense than what we expect them to be. So it could be a new relationship, it could be a new opportunity. Just stay open and just remember that things are going to be slow coming, but it doesn't mean they're not coming at all. It just means the timing is taking a little bit longer, or there may be a few more challenges or obstacles that need to be overcome, but don't worry, things are going to work out great. And let's do a final card for this reading. And we have the Eight of Cups. Now, I always see this as it's a card of walking away, but when the card is in reverse, it means that the person has kind of moved past the situation that was causing them so much grief. So I do see this as you moving past the rough parts of whatever the situation is, and you're going to be just fine. It's not going to be a lot of emotional ties or emotional baggage that's holding you back. You've moved on, or you are in the direction to move forward and go forward in your life without looking back with any regrets. And that's the main message that I am seeing with this card, is like no regrets. You've made a decision, you've decided to pick up and move on, and you are that much better for it. And that is your general reading for the week of February 18th, 2019. I hope you enjoyed this energy reading. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop those down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.